Hey everybody, my name is Slayer. Thanks for checking out my quick guides to questing. Today we're going to be looking at shortage. So, wow, that's hard to say. So let's go check it out. Okay, so shortage is the first therapist quest that you'll be able to do. It is pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna need 3 Salewa kits found in raid and then handing them over. Again, you can find these on your PMC. You can find them on the scav. You just have to take them out of raid and not actually die, and it'll have the little check mark similar to something like this, item found in raid, and you'll also see the little check mark right there. And then you just hand them right into therapist. Again, this may be very easy for a lot of people if you know where to look, but sometimes you don't. In 12.12, which was my first wipe, I was not able to find these for a long time, and I had to end up crafting them through my hideout, which is an option. I do believe that Salewas are craftable via, I think, Med Station 1, so once you're able to get that up and running, you'll be able to craft Salewas for just a painkiller, bandage, a hemostat, which is the Calic B hemostat, and then an S March. Now, one of my favorite maps to find good meds on would be Reserve. Right now, we're kind of in the middle area. There's the big, huge dome up there. So let's first go into White Bishop here. Yeah, just run around. There'll be just spawns just all laying about. A lot of good things that spawn in here. And we just came downstairs right here. If you come over here to this kind of little side area, there's a nice little med spawns through here. I did find 3 Salewas in there at once. One right there, and I think one was just inside the medical kit too. But yeah, there's like an IFAC here. There's a lot of good spawns here. If you're gonna go to customs, 2 notable spots would one be Fortress and Crackhouse. We're right in Fortress right now, and over to the east is Crackhouse, just right in front of us. The first medical crates down here is just big medical crate right there, and then a little one as well. And then upstairs, as you can see, Crackhouse is right there, right next to the turret, is another medical crate. And now that we've rolled up on Crackhouse, which is right here, there's Fortress where we just were. We can just go in here and go up to the second story. Well, actually, we have a crate right there for a med kit, which is pretty nice. There's a couple dead scavs in here. One is right here, and the other is right around the corner in this little crevasse. Sometimes they will have Salewas on them, so definitely worth checking out. But the most notable room is going upstairs past the intel room and going over to this stained glass kind of room. All of this area can spawn meds like up along these little tables. Definitely keep an eye out for your little dot to kind of just pop up. Of course, in an offline raid, a lot of things do not spawn in, so it's just like unfortunate that we can't see loot, but there's a plethora of loot in here and like up along these shelves. And I believe there potentially may be some loot inside of this room that you can kind of get a Salewa maybe on one of these crates or on this shelf. Yeah, you can get like a CMS kit and stuff meds in here. So definitely come check out this room as well. Now, 2 places I like to check on woods would be the USEC camps. So you can go into this tent right here, and there is a medical crate right there. And then if we go more northwesty, just like a little bit, but this camp in itself has a lot of meds as well. Not right there. Going around this tent and into this little medical supply area, there's just like a bunch of stuff. So like an aluminum splint. Look on the ground as well. A lot of things love to spawn on the ground, like ibuprofens. Really sucks trying to find some of like the injectors here and stuff, so it gets a little tricky when you're trying to find things, but a lot of meds spawn here. And another, I think, good thing here is syringes, so maybe just keep an eye out for all this stuff. Now, if you're on the southern part of the map and you want to go to maybe doing Jaeger's task or something, and you're feeling a little frisky, you can come over here to the FOB, which is Forward Operating Base, if you didn't know. Pestily pretty much calls out that, and I think a lot of people call out it too. But this place is pretty filled with loot and a lot of medical spawns over here in these tents. So I would say these are highly sought after. So definitely be careful. But I would say, yeah, just go through. I think that one's a medical crate. Look around, and you'll find a lot of medical stuff in just all of these little containers as well. So hopefully that helped you out. Again, this really wasn't like, hey, go to every single spot in the whole map and here's where things are gonna spawn. Those were just some of my favorites, and definitely the favorites of mostly everybody in the community. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like to pass it around to other people who are new to Tarkov and trying to get these quests done. Definitely subscribe for more content coming up. We're gonna have a lot more guides coming, so we'll see you in the next one. Peace.